Good morning, beautiful, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a grocery haul slash vlog at Trader Joe's today. It's been a little while since I've done a vlog style like this, grocery store type stuff, and I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along. I will say I'm not getting as much food as I normally get from Trader Joe's because I'm actually in my house solo right now. Gene and I are spending the holidays with his family in Russia, and he went out a little bit before I am leaving so that he could have some time with his family, and then I'm coming out later. We'll be back home by the time this vlog is up, but I am home alone, so my grocery haul is going to be a lot smaller, but I still think it'll be interesting because there's a lot of fun holiday stuff still at Trader Joe's right now, and I wanted to bring you along. Also, quick PS, my skin doesn't look normal right now. And if I've posted this in the order that I think that I'm going to be posting it, I explain what's going on with my skin in a video that's like a get ready with me Q&A. I'll post that down below if you want to know what's going on with my skin, but I'm going to get ready. I'm leaving quite a bit later than I thought that I was going to because I took Benadryl this morning, and then the Benadryl sort of made me lethargic for the entire morning, so I'm not going to film the getting ready process. I will see you in the Trader Joe's parking lot. I lied. We're still in my bathroom. I actually wanted to talk about something. So can we talk about inflation for a second? Because they said it was like 6% or something, 6.5% this year, but I feel like it's a lot more. So with the skin condition that I have, it's all over my neck, chest, everywhere. And I had to get rid of all of my makeup and lotion and skincare that may have been cross-contaminated. So like my favorite CeraVe lotion that's in a pot that you like dip your hand into, I had to throw everything out, which very wasteful but very necessary. But I will say that's sort of a pro tip, or like I guess a benefit to being a minimalist, is I didn't throw out that much, and replacing it shouldn't have been that expensive, but then there's inflation. So my CeraVe lotion, I replaced with this. Now this is a regular sized Aveeno bottle, and it's the eczema one, so it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than the regular. But if you had to guess, how much do you think this bottle of lotion cost me? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess in the comments below, okay? $22. $22 hairs on this. I'm just glad that I don't use that much in the way of like makeup and beauty and skincare, because I can't imagine replacing like hundreds of dollars worth of skincare. I mean, I guess I did. Altogether, everything was probably a little over $100, but I can't imagine if I had like a lot of stuff, because holy crap, inflation is for real. What a bad time to have to throw out all of your crap. Anyway, just wanted to get your guys' opinion on inflation. Leave it in the comments down below. I know there's nothing we can really do about it, and it's a huge supply chain issue, but it sucks. I'm really grateful that I'm at a time where I have good insurance and I'm able to absorb these costs. However, I'm also bringing this up because I have to tell you guys something. I told you guys a while ago that I would be upgrading my camera right around the holidays because it was going to go on sale and then I could afford it, blah, blah, blah. I might need to recalibrate my date for that because I've spent collectively probably over $1,000 in the last 5 days trying to get this figured out, and it's still not figured out, so there might be more spending in the future. And that was the money that was going to go to the camera. So I think I need to recalibrate my budget a little bit and see where we're at, but it's going to be a phone for a little bit longer. I hope you guys aren't too upset about that. Thanks. I'm going to show you outfit of the day now. I hope you guys don't mind when I talk to you like you're my therapist and I just talk about all my problems, but that's what's been going on with me, so it's kind of top of mind. But for outfit of the day, I'm thinking I'm going to do this because it's a turtleneck, so it's going to hide some of what's going on here, and then just black skinny jeans because I'm a millennial and I still like skinny jeans. So this is outfit of the day. I'm not going to wear any necklace or earrings because the infected skin is sort of all in this area and I don't want to irritate it more. That's also why I have my hair up and sort of off my neck. So I need to clean my makeup brushes. and then go to the store.
I lose my breath whenever I see you.
All done. That's the other good thing about minimalism, is washing my makeup brushes used to be such a daunting task because I had so many duplicates for when I was too lazy to wash my makeup brushes. But this only took about 3 minutes, so now I can go to the grocery store and know that these will be clean when I can eventually wear makeup again. Am I gonna make my bed today? No. Let's go.
You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
I gotta bring you with me. Okay, I apologize for the angle, but this is the best I can do because I don't have a car mount. And I won't be getting one until I have a nice camera, so whatever. So I also have to go to Walgreens to pick up a prescription for this skin issue. In the last 10 days, I've been on 3 different antibiotics, and also now I'm trying some topical stuff because I finally saw the dermatologist yesterday. And I was like, dude, I think these antibiotics are making it worse. And actually it very well may be, because I was on a round of antibiotics for a sinus infection. And then on that last day I got the flu shot, and I got sick from the flu shot. And he was saying that the antibiotics plus the flu vaccine might have just been too much for my body to take at one time. And then when I went to the ER and they gave me more antibiotics to fix what looked like a bacterial skin infection, they basically nuked my body, making it worse. So he took me off antibiotics and gave me some topical stuff, and we're gonna touch base again on Friday.
Hi, are you picking up?
I am.
What's the last? You have a great day.
Thank you so much. But now I'm headed to Starbucks because I have a coupon for not a coupon. Starbucks doesn't do coupons. I have a gift card for Starbucks that my sister gave me for Christmas, but she gave it to me early because we tend to send gifts early, like right around November, because the post office and like Amazon and USPS and all of them are really busy in the month of December. So to have one less point of exhaustion for these guys, even though, you know, it's their job, but still, to have one less point of exhaustion, her and I will send each other gifts either digitally or in the month of November. So I got my Christmas gift from her early, which was something from Etsy plus Starbucks gift card. And I'm going to go use some of that. I'm actually kind of bummed because I was at Starbucks last week and I brought my own cup, and they were like, I'm sorry, we don't do that anymore. Not anymore, but we don't do that right now because of the Omicron variant. I'm like, damn it, over Omicron. As far as Omicron, I actually have a question for anybody who grew up watching Futurama, or anybody who's like seen Futurama. You didn't have to grow up watching it. When you guys hear the Omicron variant for COVID, do you guys ever think of that planet, that green, I'll insert a picture, but there was that green sludge monster that was watching TV from like the 80s or whatever, and he comes to Earth because he's pissed off because it got canceled right before the finale, and I believe his planet was called Omicron Persei 8 or something to that effect. And I want to know, because I've not seen any tickle of this anywhere on the internet. I'd like to know if any of you guys had that same thought who grew up watching Futurama. I just remembered I also have to go to Safeway because I need more of that probiotic drink I've been drinking because of the antibiotics. Actually, when I do the haul, I want to talk to you guys about that, because if you ever go on antibiotics, these might save your life. Oh, that's not the turn. This is the turn. So stand by for that, because I really have a lot to say about this particular grocery item, because I really think that it saved me from having a way worse month than I have medically. What should I get you guys? I definitely want a warm drink. My go-to is usually a latte with like whatever syrups, like the Taylor latte or vanilla latte, something like that. Hold on.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. I'll be right with you.
Okay, take your time.
Thank you for hanging in there, dear. What can we get started for you?
Can I please have a tall caramel brulee latte?
Yeah, no problem. What else?
That's actually it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It is 5:15 up at the window.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I need my phone to pay, so I'm gonna pay, and I'll see you guys at Trader Joe's. We finally made it. I'm at Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna go shopping now.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart.
This supply chain issue is no joke. I got the very last one of the thing that I've been talking about for my gut health. The very last one, it was all the way in the back, like practically hidden, and it was on the top shelf. Hold on. It was on the top shelf, so actually there was a woman who was standing there, and I was like, do you mind if I stand on like the foot of your cart so that I can reach this? Because I didn't want to put my foot on like the shelf where the food is kept, because that's kind of gross. And she tried to reach it, and I tried to reach it, and she was like, yeah, go ahead. So she was holding the cart, and I put my foot up, and I reached all the way back, and I got the last one. I'm glad I got the last one. They were also out of a couple other things that I wanted. So yeah, the supply chain issue really, it's real, and boy, is everything expensive. I also got a rotisserie chicken, just to make my life a little easier with meal prep. And it was not only probably half the size of what a rotisserie chicken normally is, but it was almost double the price. So that's cool. Okay, so I just washed my hands, and now I'm going to talk about what I got. So the woman I always get funny looks, or like, wow, that's a really good idea. I use this basket instead of like bags. That way I only have to make one trip, and I'll use this for Costco, Trader Joe's, Safeway, whatever. Really awesome. You look a little odd carrying it through the store or like putting it under your cart in the store, but it really is awesome. And the checkout people are always like, oh, that's a smart idea. I got it from TikTok. I don't remember the user, but here's what I got. So let's start with Safeway, because that's a lot easier. I got this little rotisserie chicken. And like I said in the car, it's like half the size, but double the price. But it is what it is. And I'm actually gonna put it on a plate just in case. I don't trust these bags to be completely leak-proof, like the old plastic ones used to be. And then the other thing that I've been talking about all day is the chobani probiotic. So when you take antibiotics, it messes up your gut because it's trying to get rid of bacteria, but it also gets rid of good bacteria that's in your butt, or your butt, your gut. So the chobani probiotic, I've been having one a day while taking all these antibiotics, and I've been on 3 different types of antibiotics in the last 10 days, and my gut like my bowel move, sorry if this is TMI, but my bowel movements have been fine, and I haven't had some of the normal negative ramifications that come with taking that many antibiotics in a short period of time. So honestly, these may have solved me from having even more medical issues this month. So if you're ever on antibiotics, I highly recommend taking your pills with these once a day. I'm sure any probiotic drink would work, but this is what I used, and I'm really grateful that they had one more batch at the grocery store, because hopefully after these next 6 days I won't need it anymore. Okay, moving on to Trader Joe's. So this is kind of boring because it's mostly just fruits and vegetables, but here we go. I got arugula, and I try to have kind of a diverse fruits and vegetables in my week. I try to get 30 different types of fruits and vegetables in like a 7-day period. And normally I don't eat food that's out of season very often, but again, for your gut health, having kind of complex nutritional palate is helpful. So I did get a couple of things that are out of season as well, like, for example, raspberries, which are overpriced when they're out of season, but, oh, you're leaking. You're leaking. Let me get you a little plate. Anyway, so I got those. I got tomatoes, which I think also in the winter are technically out of season as well, depending upon where you are in the world. And then some in-season produce. I got these butternut squash zigzags. I like butternut squash, but I don't always have the energy and gumption to like cut it up myself. Usually I do, but I've been really sick and also very busy because I've been very sick. So having things be low maintenance is a good option when I need them to be. So that's why I got these pre-packaged instead of, to do it myself. Same with the pomegranate. I don't normally get pre-packaged, but it's been one heck of a week, so I'm doing myself a favor and minimizing time. This actually wasn't that much more expensive than just buying the fruit straight up, so now you know. Then I have peppers. I use those a lot in breakfasts and lunches. An English cucumber, which I do eat all year round regardless of it being in or out of season, because a beauty tip that I learned, I don't remember from who, but it makes a lot of sense, is as much as you want to drink a lot of water, and that's really good for your skin, you also want to eat your water. So I eat a lot of high water foods in my diet, and I do feel like it does help my skin overall, which this week I need a lot of extra help with. So I did get that cucumber. Got 2 kiwis. I thought kiwis were a summer fruit, but they were very inexpensive in December for them to be like an out of season produce. So if you guys know, you can let me know what season do kiwis grow in, but I have 2 of those because they looked good. Apple. Again, just trying to keep things diverse. Onion. Got a lemon, got a lime, good for acidity in cooking. Potato, a lot of different uses for potatoes. And although potatoes get a bad rap for being unhealthy, they actually are one of the few foods on planet Earth that a human can live entirely on and not get any vitamin or mineral deficiencies. So, I mean, you'd be lacking protein, but potatoes are one of the few foods that can like keep you alive. Potato famine, but they get a bad rap, I guess, because they're kind of fattening. So if you eat too many, it's like calorically pretty dense, but they're not unhealthy in my opinion. Everything in moderation. And then green onions I get every time I go to the grocery store because I put them in literally everything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, salads, soups, rice, chicken, beef, whatever. Green onions. I cook a lot of Korean and other types of like Asian food, and green onions tend to be like a star of almost all Asian food. So, or at least all Asian food that I cook, not all Asian food, obviously, but green onions are a staple in my house. Then I got some Italian green olives. I tend to prefer Spanish green olives with a little red thing on the inside, but I think it's called a pimento, whatever. They were out. Again, I think it's because of the supply chain issue, so I got these instead. Then I got my snack. Oh wow, those raspberries really did leak on everything, didn't they? I got a little sandwich. I usually try to get like one kind of snacky food when I go to Trader Joe's, and I hadn't had these in probably over a year, so I decided these would be my little snacky for like the week and a half. Okay. Oh wow. The raspberries really leaked all over everything. Okay, next in line, same sort of thinking with like easier meals. I do, whether I've been sick or not, I do tend to get one of these type of like easy heat up meals per week. And then I'll sort of like jazz it up. I'll add rice, I'll add vegetables, I'll add green onions, different seasonings. But this is the Trader Joe's orange chicken. And this has been a fan favorite in my house for a long time. So that's what I decided to go with for this week's sort of quick meal. And whether it becomes a lunch or a dinner, sometime in that 7 days of cooking 2 meals a day every day, unless there's leftovers, this shows up in my house. And I got the orange chicken for myself this time. Next we have mochi. If you guys have never had the Trader Joe's mochi, I've had a lot of mochi in my life, and I know Trader Joe's is like a white person store where they kind of rip off ethnic food and don't always do it as well as it should be done, and sometimes they do it okay, whatever. This is the best mochi I've ever had in my life. And maybe I've not had very good mochi, but I've had mochi at restaurants. I've had mochi from Costco, Safeway, from H Mart, which is, I believe, a Chinese grocery store or maybe just like an Asian market. I've had all kinds of mochi. Trader Joe's mochi, specifically the green tea mochi, the best I've ever had. So, pro tip for you, if you can get your hands on it and you like mochi, I would give it a try. Next I have, thank God this, oh no it did. It did get leaked on. Winter wake up tea. I got this actually as a gift for my mother-in-law. I'm gonna be, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog that during the holidays I'm gonna be in Russia. And I thought this would be a nice gift along with a couple other things to give my mother-in-law. So it's a nice spiced cinnamon ginger blend of black tea. So I think she'll like that. And in that same gift category, which I will have to clean off now, I got 2 of these sea salt and caramel. My cousin, who's Ukrainian, like actually from Ukraine, she told me that the combination of salt, chocolate, and caramel like doesn't exist in Ukraine. Now she's from kind of like a really small town, but it wouldn't surprise me if this isn't a very popular combination in like Slavic, Eastern Europe areas. So I thought this would be a good gift for grandparents and also mother-in-law, anybody who wants it in Russia. So I'm gonna be putting 2 of these. I may get another one before I actually get on the plane to go, but these are gonna be gifts because I think it's a very good combination of flavors and possibly not very common for Slavics to enjoy. So that's what I'm bringing. I got Half Moon cookies. I don't normally get too many sweets and snackies, especially at Trader Joe's, even though they're very, very tempting. But these were like calling out to me to have with tea in the evening. And black and white cookies are original to New York, but Trader Joe's has a pretty good black and white cookie as far as like the Midwest goes. I mean, New York is in the Midwest depending upon who you ask, but I don't live in New York. But these are pretty good, and they're really good with tea. So I got those. Last 2 things here. I got cottage cheese. This is a good way to keep my protein intake high. I find that protein, even though I eat meat, is still difficult to get like the amount that I'm going for every day. And cottage cheese is like a snack with crackers, is a really easy way to up my protein intake. And then last but not least, I've actually never tried these before. And I'm wiping them off because they're covered in raspberry juice. I've never tried these before. They're hash browns. The reason I've never tried these before is because I don't really eat a lot of breakfast food. I don't eat a lot of American breakfast food. The breakfasts that I tend to do are either very simple, just like eggs, or I'll rip off a different culture's breakfast and have that as my breakfast. But these I saw actually on a TikTok, and they looked really good, so I wanted to give them a shot. If you guys have ever tried these hash browns, let me know what you think, because I'm going to be giving them a shot, and I'd like to know what the general consensus is, because the girl on TikTok obviously sold me on them. So I got those, and that is it. Everything left in here is just raspberry juice that I now have to clean out. So I'm going to put a pin, I guess not a pin, I'm going to put an end to the vlog here. Give a like to this video if you liked it, subscribe if you're not already, and leave a comment. What is your favorite thing to get at Trader Joe's? And don't say anything boring like apples. Say something interesting that like only Trader Joe's has, because I'm always looking to add to my favorites that I get at Trader Joe's, especially the seasonal things. And with all that being said, I'll see you next week. Bye.